Welcome back to Brit and Jake Go to the Movies. I'm Britton.
And I'm Jacob.
And, I bet you're wondering, Brit, Jake, where have you guys been? Well, we got busy, basically. So, yeah. We'll just say that. And sadly, this is going to be a bit more of a mellow episode as we, lament and give a tribute to the great Kevin Conroy, who just recently passed away on November the 10th. So, yeah, that's what we're doing today. 50 episodes, Jacob. I can't believe it.
Oh, wow. Can't believe it. 50 episodes of Brit and Jake.
you sound very convinced right now.
I'm fully convinced.
But yeah, unfortunately, Kevin Conroy died, and it shocked everybody around the world, especially me and Jacob. He is my favorite Batman actor, so this is just really sad, you know.
Yeah, I was at work, and then I felt the vibration on my phone. It was blowing up with news about Kevin Conroy, and then. At first, I thought it was BS. I was like, "There's no way," and then I saw it. And found out it was actually real that he passed. I was like, "Shit!" I gotta tell Carlton and Britton this. They probably don't know this. And I told you guys, and Carlton was he just had no words to say. And you too, you were like, "Really? It's just real?" Yeah. I'm like, "Yep." He passed away. Our Batman passed away.
Yeah, I'd just woken up and you told me, and I was like, oh shit, you know. That it's one of those losses that hit me like a brick, you know.
Oh yeah, and honestly, there are very few losses that can hit me hard unless if they're a childhood actor of mine, or if it's just came up out of nowhere. Kevin Conroy is one of them. I was just I was so focused on the death of Kevin Conroy that I couldn't even focus on work. I was just in shock.
I know. I was basically really sad the whole day about him dying, and I had actually gotten a Batman shirt in the mail this very same day. So there you go. But yeah, Kevin Conroy, my personal favorite Batman actor. Yes, even over Keaton, Pattinson, Affleck, and Christian Bale, who have all done very good work with the character of Batman, but none of them could beat Kevin Conroy. I personally don't think so, anyway.
No, he is and will always be my favorite Batman overall. Live action Pattinson, but overall Kevin Conroy. He's been my Batman ever since I was 5 years old. I actually watched the first episode of Batman the Animated Series, and I instantly fell in love with the show and Kevin Conroy as Batman. I heard his voice and I never questioned it. It just felt right. I was since I've gotten older, I'm he is perfect. He is the perfect Batman in my eyes, and he's been, and he has done Batman multiple times in the Arkham games and the animated series and other animated shit. So yeah.
Yeah, the guy basically was Batman. Is all I can really say. There's going to be no one else. Josh Keaton. Like I said before, I've said this a couple times, but Josh Keaton was for Spider-Man, or how Hugh Jackman just was Wolverine, or how Charlie Cox is Daredevil. It's probably more I can think of, but Christopher Reeve is Superman. Kevin Conroy was Batman. There's no doubt in my mind anyway. He was just perfect. I loved him in the role, and he never failed. He never gave in a bad performance as Batman. And this also kind of doubles as a love letter to Batman the Animated Series, and basically the Justice League animated shows, the proper DC cinematic universe. That other one didn't happen. Yeah, Kevin Conroy, just a massive loss in the fandom community.
I know. He was the first Batman I ever discovered. like, as I said, like, the first Batman thing I've ever watched was the first episode of Batman the Animated Series, and I binge watched the entire thing, instantly fell in love with the show, and instantly fell in love with Kevin Conroy as Batman. Like, every time I would read a Batman comic, his voice would be in my head.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Just like how Josh Keaton was Spider-Man. Every time I read a Spider-Man comic, his voice comes in mind for me.
Indeed.
That's the exact same thing with Kevin Conroy for me.
And it's funny. Josh Keaton actually liked my friend's tweet about Kevin Conroy. That was really cool.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Shout out to Luke. But yeah, Kevin Conroy. I mean, I remember the first time I saw Batman the Animated Series. It was on this old DVD. It was Heart of Ice and the Red Claw episodes, the Claw and the Cat, parts 1 and 2. And I don't have it anymore, I don't think, but I do own the entire series now. It's right here over on my shelf over here, because I'm just owning Batman the Animated Series because I can.
Like, greatest Batman animated show ever.
I mean, I can't give him all the credit. He was also helped by brilliant people such as Bruce Timm, Paul Dini, Michael Reeves, Alan Burnett, Eric Radowski, who would later do Spawn, and he ended up getting Keith David to do that voice, another excellent voice casting.
Oh hell yeah.
Andrea Romano, who is the voice director for most of the DC animated projects. And there have been other great voice animated Batman. Diedrich Bader, who did Batman and Batman the Brave and the Bold, and Harley Quinn, which I haven't seen. Jason O'Mara's done it in several of the Batman animated movies. He's done well, but again, it just doesn't hold a light to Conroy, and I highly doubt Conroy's going to get beaten anytime soon.
Oh no, and no disrespect to all the other Batman voice actors. They've all done a great job in their own way, but Conroy, for me, he just is Batman. Like, every time I think of Batman, I think of Kevin Conroy's voice. Same thing with Josh Keaton as Spider-Man. I think of Josh Keaton when I think of, like, the perfect voice for Spider-Man. The exact same thing with Kevin Conroy for me. Like, he's done the animated series, a lot of animated stuff, the Justice League, the Arkham games. I mean, like, he was so good. Like, no one has complained about him. Everyone loved him, and most people have said that he was their favorite Batman ever.
He's certainly mine. I mean, him and Keaton were the first Batman actors I encountered.
Mine too.
I love Batman 89, but, oh man, Batman the Animated Series, and, just to go on about the Animated Series, just a perfect adaptation of Batman. Just everything that is him is in that show. And, just the right place at the right time, I think. All these people who really loved the characters and really wanted to do the character justice. And they did. I really do think so. And Kevin Conroy was a part of that. His Batman was perfect. He captured Bruce Wayne nicely, and he captured Batman nicely. Just very little I could say more. I love Kevin Conroy as Batman, and I loved him as Batman. But yeah, in the animated stuff, he was in the Arkham games, which are fantastic. But again, I don't think I ever heard a negative word against Kevin Conroy.
Nope, not as Batman or as a person. I've heard he was like such a kind and caring person to everyone.
I know, yeah, that's what I've heard too. I actually almost met him at a con a few years ago, and I'm always going to beat myself now that I didn't just go up and walk to him and tell him how much his Batman had meant to me when I was a kid. But I wanted to be polite to the guy. He was like walking around with this like oxygen tank thing. I don't know what the hell it was, but it is what it is. That's just one of the shitty parts of life,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
it's like when anyone asks me like who my favorite Batman voice actor is, I'm like, or my favorite Batman voice, I'm like, is it Christian Bale? Is it Michael Keaton? I'm like, no, it's Kevin Conroy, all day, and will always be my favorite Batman voice actor. And there was actually one person who asked, like, who's Kevin Conroy? I'm like, I'm not going to talk to you anymore. Batman.
How do you not? Like, jeez.
I was like,
it's like asking who Christopher Reeve is. It's like, it's the dude who played Superman, dude. Like,
yeah, like, it's Kevin Conroy. He's Batman. Come on. Greatest Batman voice actor ever. The greatest Batman ever.
He was. He definitely was. And, I love Batman the Animated Series for a lot of reasons. I love the animation. I love the atmosphere. I love the characters. I love the voice acting and the stories. Now, not all of the episodes are bangers, but about 98% of it was a banger, I think.
I would say the episode that I still love the most, that I had vivid memories of watching when I was little, Christmas with the Joker.
Oh yes, that's a great one. Mark Hamill, can't give him. He was the perfect. If Conroy was the perfect Batman, Hamill is the perfect Joker. Love him as the Joker.
Oh hell yeah!
And a lot of great episodes with him in it, like Christmas with the Joker, which. I've actually been rewatching Batman the Animated Series again since Kevin Conroy passed away. Still holds up quite beautifully. I mean, there are some kind of nitpicks here and there, but the quality of the storytelling and the animation and the atmosphere of the show is just it has not been topped. I don't think.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. I actually recently rewatched Batman Mask of Phantasm, criminally underrated Batman.
Oh my god, one of the best Batman films ever made. I'm not even gonna lie.
100%. I haven't seen it in forever, and after I heard Kevin Conroy's passing, I'm like, this gives me an excuse to rewatch it. And man, for an animated series, it is way more mature than you expect it to be.
Oh yeah, I mean, one of the things I like about Batman the Animated Series that I think a lot of people miss is that, yes, it did break a lot of barriers of what animated storytelling could do. It showed that animation could tell stories that were just as beautiful and profound and lasting as anything else. But it's also fun, if you don't remember. There's a lot of great stuff in there, they don't mess around. They got the gadgets. They got all the fun fights. I mean, there's literally an episode called The Laughing Fish where the Joker decides it's a good idea to sell a bunch of fish with a bunch of demented Joker grunts on it. Underrated episode, one of my favorites.
Great episode.
Oh my god, it's fantastic. Also, Heart of Ice. Oh my god, fantastic. Probably the best. I have episodes that I personally love more than Heart of Ice, but if you want to talk about, objective, best episode of the whole series, Heart of Ice is it.
Oh, God, yeah.
Just a masterpiece of storytelling and a great villain in Mr. Freeze.
Yes, it's actually the first time I discovered Mr. Freeze. That was instantly fell in love with Mr. Freeze as a Batman villain. A lot of villains I discovered from the animated series: Joker, Killer Croc, Harley Quinn. Just like the animated series means a lot to me, and Kevin Conroy as Batman means a lot to me.
Indeed. It's just I don't really, I just wrote a tribute for my work to Kevin Conroy, and I'm kind of not really sure what to say. I mean, it's just, Kevin Conroy was a focal part of many people's childhoods, including myself. Batman the Animated Series is still my favorite animated show of all time, and a lot of it has to go down to the voice acting, and especially from Kevin Conroy.
Oh, 100%. The voice acting in that series was top tier.
He captured so much of... He captured all the facets that made Batman awesome. He captured the grim and brooding nature of Batman. He captured the fun part of Batman. He captured Batman's compassion for other people, which I think a lot of people tend to forget when it comes to Batman, is his deep empathy for other people. And
Oh, yeah,
the fact
absolutely.
that he never wants any little boy or girl to ever go through what he goes through on a daily basis ever again. And Kevin Conroy captured that quite nicely, beautifully, I might dare say. Um, just, it's just a great loss, you know?
Oh yeah, it really is. Again, like I was just a loss for words when I heard about it at work, and I was like, wonder if Carlton Britton knows this. I was like, I immediately texted them like, we lost our Batman. And, yeah, as I said, Carlton was like, wait, what? Yeah, I was like, yeah, we lost Kevin Conroy. He's like, no. Yeah, I was just speechless throughout the entire day. I just had no words.
Yeah, I was pretty shocked as well. It was like a truck just hit me, you know. It was like when I wouldn't say it was it was kind of like when Michael Jackson died, you know. It was just like a, well, you know, for the nerd community anyway. It just hit me like a brick. I was like, Jesus, Kevin Conroy, like the Kevin Conroy, like Batman, he died. Like it was
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Oh yeah, like very few deaths that surprised me. The only celebrity deaths for me that I was most shocked by was Robin Williams, Chadwick Boseman, and now Kevin Conroy.
Oh yeah, I forgot Robin Williams. Jesus,
out of nowhere for me.
that was another one that shocked me. Robin Williams.
Oh yeah, those deaths just like let me speechless. I was just like, no, it can't be. Same with Kevin Conroy. I mean, like he was so good. Like I will say it again. I will. He is Batman.
Definitely, and like I said, he captured all of it. Like he and I remember you did know he was gay, right? This is probably a dumb question to ask.
Yeah, I knew that.
I remember when I first heard that, I was like, huh, wouldn't have suspected. And then I kind of thought about it, like, and then you think about it later, and you're like, huh, that's actually more brilliant than I even could have anticipated. I'm like, that explains so much of why he was so great as Batman. I wanted to bring it up I wanted to bring it up in the written tribute I did, but I'm like, nah, it might rub some people the wrong way. And while I generally am not concerned about, you know, offending people, that's just kind of a thing that I have standards. Let's just say I have my moments where I'm like, okay, maybe I won't touch on that. That might what's the phrase I'm looking for? Might rub people the wrong way, you could say. But, Jacob, what were you going to say? I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, you're good. I actually found out, like, 5 years ago that he was gay. And I was like, oh. And then the more I thought about it, now it's like, makes you respect him even more. Because he's been Batman forever now. And also, there are, like, LGBT people that can, who are like comic book fans that can like look up to Kevin Conroy because he's voiced Batman and he's also gay. So
I mean, just the best Batman
nice.
Was gay, and I just think there's just a brilliance to that, and that because you know, Batman is all about duality, and Bruce Wayne and Batman, and that they're two, you know, one's a mask, and then there's one that's the real person. And perhaps why Kevin understood Batman so well is because he also knows how that feels to kind of wear a mask in front of other people, and then you don't always show your real self. And I just thought, wow, this casting was even more brilliant than even I would have considered. I mean, you know, I would have already said, hey, Kevin Conroy's great, but after hearing he was gay, I was like, this just makes me appreciate it even more.
Yep, it makes you respect him even more.
I mean, and that's not me, like, you know, cherry boating or, you know, virtue signaling or anything like that. I just think it's cool, you know. It's like, wow, you know, it never would have suspected this. And that's perfect because, you know, much like Keaton, Keaton and him are the only two actors I know who have managed to pull off the Bruce Wayne Batman dichotomy brilliantly. Like, you would never suspect these two people are the same person. Like, his Batman and his Bruce Wayne sound wildly different. And I could say, oh, sorry. You continue what you were saying?
Like when you hear them as Bruce Wayne and then you hear them as Batman, you're like, oh my god, these two are like phenomenal at the role.
I know, he's just, you know, and Michael Keaton is probably the only one who managed to do it. Because one, you know, I mean, I you know, as I've said, I think Christian Bale was a great Bruce Wayne, but his Batman's kind of meh. Robert Pattinson is a great Batman. His Bruce Wayne is, well, to be fair, I don't think he's really put out the Bruce Wayne just yet. We might have to wait another movie. Ben Affleck, well, he's Ben Affleck. I won't comment too much on that. And you know, I think George Clooney, to his credit, was a solid Bruce Wayne. Like, I could buy him as a Bruce Wayne type, but his Batman was just hi, freeze, I'm Batman. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, God. Jeez, I dread the day when we'll talk about Batman and Robin.
We all will.
God.
I'm gonna force Carlton be on that episode.
Oh, jeez, he's gonna kill us. He's gonna be like, no. You know, to be honest, to go on a little side tangent here, I kinda, don't kill me, Jacob, but I kinda have a guilty pleasure for that movie.
You know what? I don't give a fuck what people say. I mean, I enjoyed it when I first saw it.
I did too. I grew up, I thought that hockey fight was a lot of fun growing up. Like, I was really, like, into it. Like, now I'm like, okay, yeah, this is really dumb. But, you know, like, back in the day, I was like, yo, this is pretty fun.
It's a film I like to watch and enjoy making fun of.
Oh, God, yes. I love watching it and laughing at it, just how dumb it is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, jeez. It's so fun when you watch it like that.
Oh, absolutely.
Though it did kind of kill Batman for a while. Everyone was like, okay, I think we're chilled with the Batman stuff.
I mean, you know it's that bad when Joel Schumacher apologized.
He did. It's so bad he apologized. Oh, God. I feel bad for him. It's just like, oh, my Lord. I think even George Clooney apologized over it. He's like, bro, I'm sorry. That was just...
He's still apologizing.
Yeah, he's still apologizing for it.
Still to this day, he still apologizes for Batman and Robin.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, God. I don't know if anyone else has apologized. Do you remember that scene when they show Freeze falling into the chemicals?
Yeah.
And Arnie just pops out. He's like, oh, no. Oh. It's so stupid. But I love it.
And all the ice puns.
Oh, God. Don't even talk about the ice puns. Oh, jeez. But, oh, Lord. Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy. Oh, jeez. Oh.
Don't even bring up Bane.
Oh, God. Don't even bring up Bane. Like, oh, Jesus Christ.
We'll just leave that alone.
Oh. Yeah, we'll leave that alone. And Robin, rubber lips can resist your charms. Like, shut the fuck up, dude.
Like, yeah, shut up, dude.
Poor Chris O'Donnell, but, you know, oh, jeez. Batman and Robin fucking sucks. But it's fun to watch, baby. It's fun to watch.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age!
Oh, Jesus Christ. But yeah, back to Conroy. It's just, you know, it just sucks he's gone, you know? It's one of those deaths. It's like Robin Williams. punches you in the gut, and you're just, like, sitting there not sure what else to do. Like, you know, it's just like, damn.
Yeah, it's just like, I'm just, like, processing the fact that this person is not here anymore. Like Kevin Conroy, Robin Williams, Chadwick Boseman, just these deaths that just like completely shocked me, and I just keep questioning myself, like, this is real, like they're not with us anymore. It's just shocking. I actually recently replayed Batman Arkham City, still my favorite Batman game.
Oh, great!
And
That's the best one.
man, like, love the game, but kind of hard to get through because every time we hear Kevin Conroy's Batman, I just keep thinking, like, not here for this.
Yeah, it's funny. My friends Troy, Dave, and Neil at Imperious Rex just recently did a review of Batman: The Killing Joke, which is my personal favorite Batman story of all time.
Oh hell yeah!
And they got a guest to come on and talk. A guest caller in to the show. Guess who it was?
Ooh.
Kevin Conroy.
Oh no.
I know, right? Just you want to get shred my heart even more? They
Like,
upload it.
damn.
They upload it right after his death, and they put the clip in. Maybe I'll put it in somewhere. I'll ask Troy and Dave and them for permission. But you know, this isn't funny, but you know, it's just like, man, it's sad, you know. And he seemed like such a nice dude too, you know. It's just, damn. It sucks I didn't get to meet him because he seemed like a really cool dude, you know. Just.
Yeah, I'll never once get to meet him. Sucks.
It's just a sad deal, you know. Just a sad deal that he's gone, but we're here to honor his life today and talk about some of his best moments as Batman, and there are a lot of them, to be sure.
Quite a bit, yeah.
Just so many great times as Batman, and we don't talk about his CW appearance, but all I'll say is I'm glad he did manage to play a live-action version of the character, and that's all I'll say about that.
Yep.
Because the less said about that, the better.
Yes, sir.
Ugh, jeez. But, Jacob, I want to talk about some of my favorite moments of Kevin Conroy as Batman. What are some of yours?
Easily one of my favorite moments. It's from the first episode. His most iconic line he has ever given: "I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman."
Oh, man.
Love it. And also, one of my favorite Kevin Conroy moments is at the end of Arkham Knight, where Batman activates Nightfall Protocol, and the Batman is dead. Actually, one of my favorite Kevin Conroy moments, personally.
Oh yeah, it's a great moment. Have any other ones like from the animated stuff or anything like that? Any others from the game?
My favorite moment. One of my favorite moments is the scene in Batman: Mask of Phantasm where he becomes Batman, and that iconic shot where he's unmasked and he is holding his mask. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
One of the best, one of the most iconic shot scene, one of the most iconic shots ever, and I just love that scene.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Batman Beyond. Underrated as fuck show, man.
Underrated show, and also Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro, that suit? Bro, what do you think of that Batman Beyond suit? Isn't that shit the sexiest shit you've ever seen?
Oh, jizzing my pants over it. Like, I love it. One of my favorite Batman suits ever. Also, the music, the intro.
Oh my god. Bro. So good. So good. And Terry McGinnis, underrated Batman. Like, 100%. I think so, anyway.
I love Terry McGinnis as Batman. We need a live-action Batman movie.
Oh my God! Get a Batman Beyond, Michael Keaton, bro. I'm there. Like you don't need to call me. I will be there. Like just
take my money.
Just shut up. Take my money right now.
Give me a live-action Batman Beyond movie.
Please, Warner Bros. Can you give me that? Just like Oliver Twist. Just like please, could you give me some more? With that Batman Beyond, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But man, he's also great in the Justice League cartoons as well. Yeah, it's like so good,
Yeah, it's like he has never been bad as Batman.
Nope. And like I said, dude just is Batman. That's all really I can say at this point.
He is.
And
what are some of your favorite moments?
Some of my favorite moments, well, this is more just from the animated series, but I love the funeral from the man who killed Batman. That's a great one. The mock one that the Joker throws. Oh my God, great. But personal Batman favorite moments of his. I love when he traps the Joker inside of his mind and gets rid of him for good in Arkham Knight. It's a great scene, really well done. Just shows why he is freaking awesome as Batman. Oh man.
Another one of my favorite moments that I've always loved is the ending of Arkham City, where Batman accidentally drops the antidote for Joker, and then Batman asks him, "You want to know something funny? Even after all you've done, I would have saved you." And then Joker's like, "That actually is pretty funny."
Yeah, that's a great moment, a very underrated moment. I love the ending when he just carries the Joker out, lays him down, and just walks away as Commissioner Gordon's like, "Hey Batman, what happened in there?" Great stuff. Great stuff.
Says a lot about Batman's character and the fact that he made Joker laugh. And he was like, "Yeah, you want to know something funny? I would have saved you, despite everything you've done."
Yeah, I know. It's a great one. Just like, it's a powerful thing when you realize just after everything the Joker did, Batman still would have saved his life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Another one of my favorite moments from Mask of the Phantasm, it's more of a Bruce Wayne moment, but it's when he is at his parents' grave and is apologizing for once actually being happy and falling in love with Andrea, or is it Andrea? Do you remember you just saw the movie again recently?
Yeah, it's Andrea.
Andrea, why isn't it just Andrea? Anyway, I don't care. But he's just like, "Please, it has to be different now." He's like, "I know I made a promise," and it's just like, fuck, that's powerful, Just just shows that underneath all of the brooding is a young boy whose parents were mercilessly and randomly gunned down in front of him for no reason. And for whatever reason, he just couldn't cope with it. And he became Batman as a result. And it's so sad,
It really is.
I also love in Justice League when he sings. It's great. Am I Blue? Fantastic moment from that show.
Oh God, yeah.
He has a great voice too. Just like, man, dude, yeah, keep it going. It's
yeah, keep it going.
Funny thing I learned about Kevin Conroy: he went to Juilliard with the aforementioned Robin Williams and Superman himself, Christopher Reeve.
Oh wow!
Now just think, oh my God,
damn,
man. What a crossover that would have been.
Three legends. Like, God, man.
Yeah, get Robin Williams as the Joker. Yeah, well, yeah, actually, that might actually been pretty good.
Honestly, just imagine.
Another one of my favorite moments. I love when he comforts Baby Doll. You know, the villain who looks like a little girl because she has like that rare disease, and she just starts shooting all over. And she clicks the doll, and then there's Batman just standing over there, and she just cries, and he just hugs her, and it's like really just like he doesn't even say anything. He's just he doesn't even say anything. He's just no, he just gives her.
That moment brought tears to my eyes when I first saw it. I was like, damn.
I know. That's one of the like really tear-jerky episodes of the animated series.
Really is.
Yeah, that and like Heart of Ice, which is just a whole fucking episode of just tear my heart out, Paul Dini.
God, I bawled my eyes out from that episode.
Why don't you just stab me in the chest and rip my heart out while you're at it? You know, it's just
like, Jesus, are you trying to kill me from like emotion? Like, sheesh.
Yeah, no. I love him in Almost Got Him, which is like aside from Heart of Ice, probably the best episode of the series. The Paul Dini ones are always the really great ones.
They
are. Beware the Grey Ghost. I love seeing him interact with Adam West himself, the original Batman, in all of his glory, playing the Grey Ghost. I love that episode.
Oh, I love it.
It's so good. We get to see an actually happy moment of Batman's life. I also love him in Perchance to Dream, which is the episode where Mad Hatter puts him in that dream world where his parents didn't die, and he was able to live a normal life, and Batman does exist. Really powerful episode. One of my personal favorites of the whole series. I also love in Robin's Reckoning when he says when Robin lashes out at him saying he doesn't understand, and then he doesn't even have to say anything. He just has a sad look, and then he realizes, oh wait, Batman understands that perfectly. Just a great moment.
What a great moment, yeah.
But my personal favorite actually comes from the very end of Justice League Unlimited, very last episode of the series, where Amanda Waller tells Terry McGinnis why the world needs Batman, and she tells the story of a little girl called Ace, who was a telepath who was part of the Royal Flush Gang. I remembered the name. I forgot it in another podcast I was in, but now I remember it now. But this little girl, she had been experimented on. She's basically traumatized, and she's just basically she's dying of like this weird brain tumor that if she dies, she could just level the city or whatever. I don't remember all the details. But she says, look, we have this thing where it can kill her and manage to undo the damage she's going to do. And Batman agrees to go in and do it. But, of course, he doesn't, because, Batman doesn't kill people. Zack Snyder. And not only does he get her to reverse what she did, but he actually empathizes with her, as he knows all too well the pain of a childhood that was robbed. And he stays with her all the way until the end. And when I watched that scene, it's one of the most moving things I've ever seen from any DC entertainment that I've ever seen. But when I think of who Batman is, that's who Batman is to me.
Oh, absolutely. I couldn't agree more. One of the greatest Batman moments ever.
Just him. Batman is the character who skirts the line of darkness, but still has the decency and kindness to comfort a child whose life was destroyed, just like his was. And I think that's who Batman is, and that's who he should be. I wish that people who make Batman products would remember that, because I feel like a lot of people forget that. That's a damn shame, because I think that's what makes Batman great.
Oh, absolutely. It's a shame that most people have forgotten about that, about Batman.
But yeah, that's my personal favorite Conroy moment of the whole series. It's just like, that's who. If you asked me who Batman was, I would probably show them that clip and say, yeah, that's about right. That's who Batman is. For me, that's who Batman is.
Hey, I would too. Like, that's Batman right there.
Yeah. Do you have any other favorite moments, Jacob?
It's the only thing I like about the Batman Killing Joke movie, which sucks, by the way.
Oh, jeez.
Is where Batman gives Joker another chance.
Yeah, that's a great moment. When he, one of my favorite moments in the comic, in the store, in the original story, is when he just lets Joker know, like, we don't have to kill each other. Maybe I could help you. And he's like, nope, too late for that. And you know the ending. If you know it, you know it. But yeah, it's a great moment. You know, when I read The Killing Joke, I just hear Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy, because why not? You know.
Yeah, and that scene, like, I could read the comic and say, like, yeah, but since Kevin Conroy is voicing Batman in that movie, just makes the scene even better for me. But we can all agree that the Killing Joke movie sucked.
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot when he literally gets in Return of the Joker in the flashback, when he, like, fucking nails him on the wall and he just goes, I'll break you in two. You're just like, damn, he's gonna fuck some shit up.
Oh, God, yeah.
Though,
first time, I'm like, sheesh.
Yeah, that movie, but though in that movie, that's probably like the darkest shit they got away with. I'm surprised they got away with that.
That entire scene fucked with me when I first saw it.
Oh my god, didn't it? That was just like, that's horrible. Like, he killed Jason Todd. That might even be worse. I'm not even gonna spoil what happens to Tim Drake in that movie, but that might even be worse. Like, I'm just saying.
I couldn't agree more. Like, sheesh. Like, I was crying with you, Tim Drake. Like, yeah. Jesus.
Damn, that just shatters your soul when he kills him and he just starts laughing and he just starts crying. You're just like, fuck.
Yeah, still to this day, like, it's one of the very few things ever that almost brings tears to my eyes. And I'm not, like, the biggest crier, but when I first saw that, like, when I was, like, 7, I think, I was bawling my eyes out.
Oh my god, I was traumatized. I was like, oh shit, the Joker's scary, I'm like, Jesus, man.
God, this is why Joker is Batman's greatest foe. That right there.
He just fucks with Batman in a way that no one else can. Does have one of my.
That's why Joker is fucked up, though.
Also, one of my favorite Terry moments as Batman was when he starts heckling the Joker. Oh, so good.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, because in the movie he's more like
He's
more like a sadistic, vicious bastard. Like in the show, it kind of went back and forth. Sometimes he was kind of just this psychotic buffoon, and then there's other times where he's just a monster. Well, this is where he just goes full-on monster, tortures a kid into insanity. Okay, I spoiled it anyway, but that's what he does. And like I'm like, yeah, boy. When Terry just starts heckling him, I'm like, yeah.
Like him killing Jason Todd, I was gonna say nothing compared to what he did to Tim Drake.
Yeah, I know, exactly. Just like, I'm just like, that might even be worse, I'm just like, god damn, dude.
Like, you killed him, you killed him, but Tim Drake, he's gonna be traumatized for the rest of his life from that. That'd be worse.
My god, yeah. And, Batman Beyond for me it feels like a natural end point of what Batman could become. Or what Bruce Wayne could be. Old, regretful, bitter by his experience. Now, to be fair, he does get a happy ending, which It feels earned. It's not like they take another pot shot where they have this vague arc of Batman losing Jason Todd and BVS. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, I don't want to talk too much about that movie.
Less said, the better.
Yeah. You know, I bet Jacob's going to torture me one day and get Carlton on. We're going to review the movie. Oh.
Yeah.
Gonna kill me, dude.
Carlton is locked and loaded to rail on you for that.
Oh my gosh, dude, we're gonna argue. Like, that's one where, like, I'm hesitant because I really don't want to turn into a shouting match.
Knowing Carlton, it will turn to a shouting match.
We did. I think we had a shouting match a few episodes ago about the MCU. I actually rewatched that. I'm like, all right, that was pretty funny in hindsight.
Yep.
I think we were arguing about Spider-Man, and he's all like, well, he got that new suit. And I'm like, that's the point of the movie, dude. Were you not paying attention? But, you know, again, won't go there. We're not going there. We're not.
You can just watch the episode, people, and just, like, yeah.
Just watch the Spider-Man Homecoming episode. You'll get all my thoughts on that. Exactly. Thank you, Jacob.
No problem.
But yeah, you know, back to Kevin Conroy. But yeah, Return of the Joker is really fucked up, isn't it? It's a really messed up movie.
Oh yeah, it fucked me up. So I kind of hate it for that, but you know.
Yeah, I know. It's like
I
think that's one of those movies where I'm like, do you think they kind of went too far? I'm like, damn, dude, because they really go there. Like, it's
yeah, it did. Joker traumatizing a kid.
Yo, bro. I mean, yeah,
Like,
yeah. He murdered Jason Todd, but at least Jason Todd died, and that sounds bad. But I might even prefer death to what happened to Tim Drake.
Yeah, I'd rather be dead than be living with that. Living with that. What happened to me? Being traumatized as a freaking kid. Like, all the fucked up shit that Joker has done, paralyzing Barbara Gordon, killing Jason Todd. Nothing compared to what he did to Tim Drake in Return of the Joker.
I know, yeah. It's just really...
Nothing.
Probably the Joker's most evil act, and that's very, you know... And that's that takes a lot, but I think that's his worst, like, that's the worst thing he did.
And one of the very few things that Joker has done that made Batman almost break his moral code. Like, I'll break you in two, like, yeah, sheesh.
I thought he was gonna beat the Joker's ass when he said that, and then the Joker's like, if you had the nuts for that kind of fun, you would have done it years ago. I, on the other hand, just slashes him. I'm like, I wanted to see him beat the shit out of the Joker. Because I thought he was gonna fuck some shit up. I thought he was gonna, like, pummel the Joker for that, and then, like, nope.
It's like, I love that movie. Very underrated Batman movie.
Oh, it's a great film. It's great.
That movie for... but fuck that movie for it fucked me up when I was little.
Yo, Tim Drake got the shit end of it. Like, bro, I'm more of a Dick Grayson guy, but, like, Tim Drake got fucked. Like, if I were in that movie, I would instantly hug him when he just started crying. It's like, God. We were all Batgirl in that moment.
We all were.
Yeah,
I
no.
would give you a hug, because, yeah, you didn't deserve that. Joker completely fucked up. All the fucked up shit he's done, that's his most fucked up. I'm not sorry. Yeah, that's his most demented, if you ask me. Just, Jesus Christ. That was fucked. And, I mean, one of the things I like is that, obviously, Batman was sad, but, you know, his Batman, you know, he doesn't always know how to express himself, you could say. Yeah.
But yeah,
great. Like, I am sad, but I don't know how to express it. Doesn't mean I'm like a heartless person. I just don't know how to express my feelings.
Yeah, I know. It's just messed up, you know. It's not, you know, his Batman. There is a lot of humanity in his character, I think.
Oh, absolutely. Couldn't agree more.
And he is probably the most human Batman. But he was probably Batman. But again, he just captured all of it. Not really,
100%.
just not much else I can say.
He is Batman. Always be my favorite Batman.
I know. I don't think anyone's gonna beat him. Sorry, everybody. And again, there have been a lot of great Batmans over the years, but Kevin Conroy. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. He was fantastic in the role, and I don't think anyone else is going to top it. Really.
Like, all I can say is, rest in peace, Kevin Conroy. You are Batman. You will always be our Batman. You are a legend.
Yeah, exactly. Though, I will say, speaking of people who were taken from us too soon, I did see Black Panther Wakanda Forever today. Yes. And you want to know what I thought of it, Jacob, even though I already kind of told you a couple minutes ago before we started this?
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed it. Way better than I expected. It was another moment of defeat when I had to admit to Carlton that, okay, fine, it was good. And he's like, I told you it'd be good. And I'm like, mm-hmm. Bastard. Anyway.
I was just really worried about it.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
problems going on.
Yeah, I know. I was like, this is gonna. I'm like, I thought this is either gonna suck or they're really gonna pull it off, and they mostly did. There are some bits that I kind of nitpick here and there, but I'm very surprised, pleasantly, with how well they managed to pull it off, and it is a great tribute to the late great Chadwick Boseman, who, I think today's the anniversary, actually.
It is. Rest in peace.
Is it? Let me see.
I think it was yesterday. I'm not sure.
Oh no, his birthday's on the 29th. My bad. He died on August the 28th. But yeah, it was a great tribute to Chadwick Boseman.
Oh, absolutely. The film was way more mature and real than I thought it'd be.
Oh man. Oh yeah.
Pleasantly pleased by.
The villain wasn't too bad, though. Again, I think Killmonger's better.
I agree.
I didn't quite feel for him like I did with Killmonger. But he was solid, you know, he had, like, his reasoning was pretty sound, but, I didn't really, it was the Zack Snyder problem. The reason's there, but there wasn't enough to connect, you know?
Yeah, I agree. Couldn't really get behind his reasoning as much as Killmonger.
Yeah, I know. It's just kind of like he walked up one day, sees the people just whipping him. I'm like, okay, yeah, slavery's evil. That doesn't mean all of humanity's bad. But, you know, and slavery is evil. We're not, you know, I'm not gonna contest that. But yeah, it was a very good movie, actually. Very solid.
Oh, yeah. What a great way to end Phase 4, which Phase 4 has been disappointing for me.
Yeah, Phase 4 has been kind of up and down, and black and white, and Ant-Man and Quantumania is coming out, which I'm actually looking forward to.
I watched the trailer, and I was like, they could go into, like, this could get, like, the No Way Home, where No Way Home went to a completely different direction, and hey, they succeeded. And looking like that for Quantumania, and nothing hurts more than to see Jonathan Majors as King.
Oh my god, I'm looking forward to it. You know, the last episode of Loki, I'm like, bro, I am there for the Jonathan Majors.
Like I am there. He's the perfect choice for King to conquer, so give it to me.
Yes, give it to me. You know, but, you know,
Yes.
Anyway. But yeah, I saw Black Panther Forever. I will say, despite my kind of response to the villain, the people, like, you know, like his people, they were terrifying. Just,
I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks that.
I'm like, oh, like they're like siren song, and they're just like murdering people. I'm like, okay. Like, that freaked me out. Like, I'm just like, damn. Yeah. It's like, damn.
I'm like, we getting a lot more, like, brutal stuff in the MCU lately. Like, The Blood and Werewolf by Night, or Spider-Man vs. Goblin No Way Home, and now, like, all the kill in Wakanda Forever, the Blue People. I'm like, damn. Maybe
Yeah,
I'm
I know.
gonna take things farther.
Yeah, I know. I kept thinking of Avatar, though. I kept thinking of Avatar when I saw Blue People. I was just like, oh, Jesus Christ. And I saw a trailer for Avatar, and you know what? I'm just gonna go, fuck Avatar 2. I am not seeing it. And
I know how excited you are
oh,
for it.
yeah, you know exactly how I feel, and I am not going to see it. Fuck you, James Cameron.
Oh boy.
Fucking hate Avatar. I fucking hate Avatar. Oh, God, I was watching the trailer, I'm like, ugh. He's like, have you even seen Avatar? I'm like, yes, Dad, I have seen Avatar, and I don't like thinking about it, so... Thanks, bro. Fucking hate Avatar. I fucking hate Avatar. Just one of my least favorite films of all time, up there with Elysium and the ever-dreaded Sucker Punch. And I know there's people like, there's worse movies than that! Worst film I have ever seen. I am not saying it is the worst film ever made. I know there are probably objectively worse made movies than Sucker Punch, but I just fucking hate Sucker Punch. Terrible ass movie. Don't like it. Just don't like it. It's poop.
I wonder if Carlton likes it. I wouldn't be surprised.
Honestly, I don't want to know. I talked to Tyg about it, and he's like, bro, if you like it as a music video, it's a lot of fun. I'm like, yeah, maybe, but when you watch it for, like, the plot, pretty fucking bad. And he's like, okay, yeah, fine. You got a point there. Get up there.
Yes, see.
Fucking point. God, I fucking hate that movie.
Hey, when I tell people Fan 4 Stick my least favorite film, they're like, yeah, I can see why.
Yeah, no, Fan 4 Stick is just bad. Like, ugh, I can't even get mad at it. It's just bad. Though Jacob can. And I can't wait to see him just fucking power level when we get to Fant 4 Stick.
Yeah, it's not just bad, it's an abomination.
It's an abomination.
Josh Trank should never... Yeah, an abomination against humanity. I am not sorry.
Oh, no, I'm not... No, it's just... Oh, I'm not disagreeing. I just think it's funny, you know?
Oh, yeah. Josh Trank should never direct again. I'm not sorry. After the shitty-ass Compo movie he did, you should never direct.
Though, yeah,
I know that's a bit mean, but...
we also got She-Hulk Attorney at Law, which, to be honest, I just watched the Daredevil episode. I didn't watch anything else.
That's the only episode you need to watch. Do not watch all the other ones.
I do hear that they shacked up at the end. Is that true?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, really? He's not with Karen anymore? Damn.
Oh, wait, no. Oh, wait, about what? I don't even think I've watched the last episode. I just watched a couple episodes, and I was like, yeah, this...
I heard it was kind of mid-tier, and I'm like, I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah, don't watch it.
I heard Miss Marvel was actually really good. I just haven't watched it yet because I've been trying to take a break from the MCU, as you remember.
Yeah, I haven't even finished Moon Knight.
I haven't finished Moon Knight either. I need to rewatch that. I did like it from what I was watching of it, though again, Wish it was longer.
I agree.
Why the hell was it 6 episodes?
I don't know, why are all of them 6 episodes?
Except for She-Hulk, Attorney at Law. That was 9 episodes. Fucking kidding me?
Like, out of all the shows that deserved more episodes, we get She-Hulk had more.
And WandaVision, which was actually pretty good, but you know, that's beside the point.
Yeah.
But no, all of them. 6, except for What If, She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, and WandaVision. You know, She-Hulk is, you know, just a masterpiece, right? Again, I haven't seen any of it. I only saw the Daredevil episode, which again was good.
That's the only episode you need to watch.
Pretty much, yeah. That's the one I saw.
And probably the minority of this, I didn't like the What If series.
I saw a couple of episodes. There was the one with Chadwick Boseman was really good, but after that, I've been trying to take a break from the MCU. You know, Shang-Chi and No Way Home aside, it just hasn't felt the same since Endgame.
No, I think my big issue is that it's just been unfocused. Like, they're clearly just experimenting what they could do. Like Moon Knight being a prime example, going a more psychological route with Moon Knight, seeing what they could do, or Werewolf by Night, making it a bit more gory.
Yeah, no.
Different.
Yeah, but we also might get Blade, which, you know, don't say it, Jacob. Don't fucking say it.
Just get a black guy.
You fucker. God, you guys are gonna holding that over my head. It came out wrong. God. Guys fucking suck. Yeah, no, Carlton. So here's what Carlton did. He pulled up the clip and put it up on Facebook. He's like, "Yo, check this out." And I'm like, "You fuck! I hate you right now."
That was the most memorable thing ever.
Yeah, I know. It's just like I thought about it, and I'm like, yeah, just get a black guy, and I'm like, oh Jesus, why did I say that?
I made a lot of jokes about it. Britton with a live-action Static Shock movie. Just get a black guy. Britton with Luke Cage. Just get a black guy.
Hey, Luke Cage is an underrated show. I will die on that hill.
It is. I couldn't agree more.
Just saying. Everyone loves Daredevil, and hey, it's great. But Luke Cage, it's good. Also, get Mike Coulter back as Luke Cage.
Yes, please do. Please get Mike Coulter back.
And Kristen Ritter. Finn Jones, I could take or leave.
Yeah, I could take her and leave Finn Jones.
Poor guy. He's just, jeez.
The only time I thought he was good as Iron Fist was in the shows that wasn't his show.
Yeah, I know. He was so much better as Iron Fist in the non-Iron Fist shows. Like, it's kind of sad.
Like, in The Defenders, they made him more lighthearted. I was like, okay, I'm liking this. And then he made an appearance on Luke Cage. I'm like, okay, I'm liking this. I'm liking this different. I'm liking this Iron Fist. Sad enough it wasn't on his show, but
I kind of wish they made him more Asian, just cause not to be like politically correct or anything. I just think that would have been better for the show, but that's just me.
Like cast an Asian person or make him work.
Make Iron Fist himself more Asian.
Oh, gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Also, Evangeline Lilly's hair is bad again in Quantumania. Why?
Good thing I'm not the only one.
The fucking bob cut, and then she's like, and then her hair is like, oh, okay, she's back to, okay, we're back to Kate from Lost, okay. Then she gets like this fucking short hair. What is this? Just, ugh.
Like, whoever your barber is should get fun. They should be fired.
Jeez. I am kind of looking forward to the Ant-Man-a-thon that I'm sure we'll eventually do when Ant-Man comes out. because they're kind of okay. They're mid-tier, I'd say. The first one's a lot of fun, though. It has, in my opinion, the worst villain in the MCU.
I know how much you love Yellow Jacket.
Fucking hate Yellow Jacket. Oh my god. Oh, I'm trying to save it. I'm trying to save it for the Ant-Man review, but I fucking hate. Oh. Oh. I hate Yellow Jacket. I hate him so much. He's so bad. One of the most oblivious supervillains I have ever seen in my life. I fucking hate him. I don't want to get into this right now. I don't want to fucking get into it right now.
For the Ant-Man review,
what?
I will mostly just be talking about how Edgar Wright should have directed it.
I know. Oh my god. Bro, if Edgar Wright would have directed it, I'm not gonna say it would have been one of the best MCU movies, but I think it would have been a lot better than the one we got. I'm just saying. And no offense to Peyton Reed. He's fine.
Yeah, first one was a solid film. Didn't like Ant-Man the Wasp personally.
Yeah, it's just meh, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's
you know how much Ty hates that movie.
Yeah, Tyke fucking hates Ant-Man and the Wasp. We might need to get him on for that one, just so he can just fucking power level on how much...
We are.
You get him on, just fucking go off on that movie.
We're just not going to tell him what movie it is. We're like, there's going to be on for the episode. Then when he realizes, you're like, fucking hate you guys.
He's going to be like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, going to do that with Carlton for Batman and Robin. Like, we're going to talk about Batman movie. Not going to tell you what, but, hey, it's your favorite one.
Yeah, no. I wanted to get him on for The Godfather, but, maybe soon. Maybe soon. But, God, I'm thinking about Yellow Jacket again. I fucking hate him. MCU has a problem with villains, as I've said before. My favorite ones are the ones with the good villains, but Jesus, man. God. Fucking hate Yellow Jacket. Like, most disappointing is probably Ultron. Flat out worst is Yellow Jacket. I hate him. And no offense to Corey Stoll, it's just the writing for that character is awful. But I'm going too far. Not yet, Britton. Not yet. Ugh.
Not quite yet.
Not quite yet. Yes. I also saw a trailer for the D&D movie, Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Amongst Thieves. Looks like a lot of fun, actually.
It does, actually.
I thought, this is probably going to be bad, and then I saw the trailer, I'm like, hey, maybe it won't be. Wishful thinking?
This could actually be like a fun, guilty pleasure type movie.
Could be like, it could be like the Jumanji movie from a few years ago that, we were like, oh, this is going to suck, and then we saw it, and we're like, oh, this is pretty good. Actually. Better than I anticipated.
I enjoyed those movies. I don't care what anyone says.
The Super Mario Brothers movie, I saw that, and I'm like, oh boy. Jack Black as Bowser, I'm there for that, but,
oh, fuck yeah.
But the others, I'm not really sure.
Charlie Day as Luigi, so far I'm like, okay, yeah. Chris Pratt as Mario, why? So far, I'm like, this is just Chris Pratt.
I think back to Pro ZD's video where he does where he learns that Chris Pratt is Mario. It fucking hilarious. You should look it up. It's a good one where he's just fucking like, Chris Pratt is gonna be Mario in the Mario movie? Chris Pratt.
Because I want to watch it.
I'll send you the link for it, but it's fucking hilarious. What else is coming around? The Menu. Oh yeah, I saw Don't Worry Darling the other day.
Oh, what'd you think?
It's a very sexy movie, but you know what, Carl? You know what, Jacob? Kinda sucked, actually.
Yeah, I've heard very mixed things about it.
It was kinda suck. And also was a lot of me just being jealous of Harry Styles for getting with Florence Pugh.
I figured.
But we won't get into that too much.
That'd be a reason.
that wasn't the reason it was kind of sucky. It was almost like it was kind of sucky because this film didn't know what it wanted to be. It's just, but
Yeah.
a lot of sexual tension in that movie. But you know that's beside the point. It wasn't a movie I hated.
I really
it was
want to
just
see the menu.
yeah. I want to see the menu. It looks like a lot of fun.
It does.
Looks like Knives Out,
I
except
want to see.
with food.
Yes.
Looks very Knives Out-esque,
Knives Out,
very
yeah.
very cheeky. You know. Speaking of that, the new Knives Out movie's coming out soon, or is it already out?
Which I'll be seeing in theaters. It'll be out next week in theaters for only 1 week, which I'm gonna see in theaters before I see it on Netflix.
Oh shit. Well, I guess I'm seeing a movie next week as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, apparently John God damn it, I forget his name. I feel bad now. I just fucking forgot his name now. The Power Rangers guy. What's his name?
Jason David Frank.
Jason David Frank, thank you. He passed away recently. Now, I've never been a fan of the Power Rangers. No offense to anyone who likes the Power Rangers. I just kind of thought it was dumb. But it was kind of like Pokemon. I just didn't like it when I was a kid. I thought it was kind of dumb. And, like, what the hell is this? It's kind of like Teletubbies a little bit, where you're just like, what the fuck is this? What were they smoking when they made this? The Teletubbies traumatized you?
Yeah, I'm sure it traumatized everyone as a kid.
Oh, jeez.
Oh boy.
But, yeah. But yeah, funnily enough, but yeah, he died recently in a very tragic way. They are saying it's suicide, so really unfortunate. He was only 49 years old, so yeah, just a shitty time this last couple of weeks to be a fan in pop culture. Kevin Conroy's dead, and now this guy's dead. Again, I'm not a big Power Rangers fan, but I thought I should just bring that up, you know.
Oh yeah, I loved the Power Rangers when I was a kid, so this actually kind of hit me hard when I first heard about it.
Yo, did you see that movie they made of the Power Rangers a few years ago?
Oh, the 2017 one?
Yeah, the dark and gritty version. Yeah, did you see that one?
Yeah, and it was okay. I didn't think it was terrible. My only problem is that they didn't know if they wanted to like go the more realistic route or the campy route. They should have just stuck with one tone of that. Go the more realistic route, okay, but if you want to go the more campy route, then just do that. But not terrible. I've seen way worse.
Okay, I didn't see it. I just was like, this is gonna be bad. I'm not really that interested in the Power Rangers, so I'm not even gonna go see it. So, you know, that's just me on that case. But yeah. I also decided randomly to buy the new God of War game because waiting for Christmas is for pussies, and I'm gonna get it. So it's downloading on my PS4 right now. Have you played the PS4 God of War game?
The first one?
Yes.
Oh yes, one of the greatest video games ever.
I know that game was fantastic. Ugh.
I love it.
I was actually like rewatching it again. I'm like, damn, this game is amazing. I'm like, I'm gonna get Ragnarok. Because I'm a whore.
I'm gonna try and buy a PS5 first before I play God of War Ragnarok.
Oh god, it's gonna be I'm waiting for the prices of the PS5 to go down so I can get, you know, because I want to play Spider-Man 2 when that comes out.
Yes.
Because that first Spider-Man game, best Spider-Man game I have ever played. Just, you know, no questions, son.
That's a fact.
I'm just saying.
Fact.
And Spider-Man Miles Morales, also really good. That game surprised the hell out of me. I thought it was gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be like I thought, oh, it's gonna be fine. I'm sure it'll be fun. You know, I just was wary because I'm like, oh boy, it's just gonna be an overpriced DLC. No, it was actually a really good game. What were you saying, Jacob?
I mean, that's a game I want to replay on PS5.
Oh my god. Oh, you want to see the new Peter Parker that that they remodeled for absolutely no reason at all. Just were like, oh yeah, let's make him look more like Tom Holland.
I won't play the remaster because of Peter Parker face. I'll just do the backwards compatibility for the PS4 game.
That's fair, man. It's just
I'll just wait until the sequel.
Just wait till the sequel. That's fair.
Yeah.
Wolverine's coming out. You know how much of a Wolverine fanboy I am. I'm fucking buying that game. Don't fuck it up. I don't think they will.
Oh,
but,
I am too. Insomniac Games making a Wolverine game. Fuck yeah.
I'm buying that shit. You know what? I would love a Daredevil game. It's time.
Please.
It's time for the Daredevil game.
It is time.
Just
give us a Daredevil game.
Get Charlie Cox.
Insomniac develop it.
I want to replicate a hallway fight. Insomniac, please let me have my hallway fight. Okay? Can you? I'll let you make Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine. That's fine. You can do that. I'm not judging you. That's what you want to make. But if you could make a Daredevil game where we could have a hallway fight, I would very much appreciate it.
Please do.
But
as long as they keep the slowness of Daredevil, that's all that matters.
Yeah, just get everybody. Just get everybody.
Yes.
But yeah. Not much else to talk about, though. We did also get a message from our unofficial third member about the passing of Kevin Conroy. So, if you don't mind, Jacob, I'm going to play it real quick, so you might have to be quiet for a second. So,
Alrighty.
So, hold on here. I guess Carlton just saw, the new Black Panther movie.
Yeah, he just texted me.
Jacob, hold on. Let me play this message real quick. I just need to find it, because I made him record this a couple weeks ago. Hold on. You know what else I'd like to see?
What?
A Jon Stewart Green Lantern movie.
Yes, my favorite Green Lantern.
Mine too. Where the fuck is it? He sent it to me like a couple weeks ago. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, be quiet, everybody. Let's hear what Carlton has to say.
Hey, what's up, guys? Britton and Jacob, it's Carlton. Sorry I couldn't be there on the podcast for the episode, but I figured I'd leave you guys a quick message, a few words that I would want to say, since we're talking about definitely the most definitive voice for Batman. There's a reason that Kevin was, the main reason why he made my childhood full of imagination and wonder. His Batman truly made me happy to be a kid. Even now as an adult, the kid in me lives just as strong today as it did then. And it sucks that, I've always wanted to meet him. I'm sure all of us wanted to, but if I could have met him even for a moment, I would have wanted to tell him thank you for making my childhood awesome, and thank you for making me love Batman. So, sorry I couldn't be there, you guys, but I love you guys, and rest in peace, Kevin, our Batman.
Very poignant words. Very poignant words indeed. Thank you, Carlton.
I didn't even hear it.
Oh, shit. Actually might need to re-record it again at some point, but I'm probably gonna edit this video anyway. But yeah, I think that's about it for our 50th talking about Kevin Conroy, and yeah. So next week we're gonna finally do Monsters Inc. because you know, we were gonna do it, and then shit came up. So you ready for some Monsters Inc.?
Oh hell yeah!
And as always, Mike Wazowski.
Hell yeah! And also 2319.
Oh boy. Well, but yeah, this has been Brit and Jake Go to the Movies. I've been Britton.
I've been Jacob.
And we do it for the love of the movies.
Yes, we do.
All right, take care, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye. Oh.